Hey, this is Granison Shines. No voice, no power. My personal study of power, how to get it, and what happens when you do get it. Today's quote is power. If you're going to play the part, you have to look and act the part. Now, what do I mean by that? Meaning that power starts right here. Power starts in the mind of the person. And that power has to be perceived both ways. From me being I'm the person of power, or you being the person of power. And then when someone else sees you, they also have to see and notice the power. Now, one thing about power is that power commands attention. Power demands to be sought after. Power demands to be in movement all the time. So one of the things that I'm studying and I've observed in this study and looking back to some of my mentors is that one of my mentors had this unique ability. He was the person of power. He created this power position. He had a following, he had a community of people that followed him religiously, figuratively and literally. But at the same time, if you're talking to him in a room full of people and he addressed you, he made you feel like you're the only person in that room. When he walked in the room, he knew he was the power person. When he walked in the room, everyone else in the room also knew that he was the person of power. But as I observed him and talked with him, it was also his state of mind. He was always and consciously in a mind state of power. Now, that's one of the things that we have to do. There's this old adage that says, if you know the players, you can play the game. Well, meaning that you have to act the part, and you have to know who you're dealing with and deal with them accordingly. And he knew how to do that. So if we're going to play the part of power, we have to also look and play and act the part of power, meaning that we have to sit differently, we have to talk differently, we have to dress differently, we have to stand differently. Of course, no voice, no power, so every word that comes out of our mouth has to be, at that time, in that place, powerful. It has to have some meaning, it has to have some substance. Anyone who has power, most of those people, if you respect that power, the people that follow them know that their word is whatever they say it is. If they say do this, do that, they do it, because it's the word, it's the voice that commands and gives the power. But understanding that we also have this power, and when we're given the position of power, this comes into play even more so. If you're appointed power, say you're in a corporate setting and you're appointed to this position comes with power. It may even come with subordinates. Now you have to take what you understand and know and play that part to effectively influence people within the organization. You have to do that on a personal level and professional level, both. We have to do that inside the house, and we have to do that outside of the house. We have to do that inside of the corporation and outside of the corporation. So those people of power always have this, it's always here in their head. They're playing the part of power. They're consciously aware that they are the power player. They know that they have the power position, and they look and they act the part. And that's exactly what we have to do. So take this quote, marinate on it a little bit, think about it, and see how it pertains to you in your life. See if you are consciously and aware, and a total awareness of power every single time you are in the position of power. My question is even, do you know when you are in the position of power? We don't know that all the time. No voice, no power, my personal study of power, how to send to power, how to create power, and what happens when you get it. It's Granison Shines. Until next time. Thank you.